By the ancient laws of hospitality, I am bound to bid you welcome, traveler, but I do so with grave concern. What does a stranger from afar seek that they would disturb the planning of the mightiest general of the Achaeans? You seek the Oracle's sacred water. Have you wings like the immortals, that you might fly over Troy's accursed walls? No. Your wait shall be long. The serpents looted the sacred waters of the Oracle years ago, when this war began, to rob us of the Oracle's sight. The scaly fiends jealously covet such things. Indeed, have they not stolen the divine gift of the immortals from the high temple of Nova Aquila? You've not heard the tale of how this war began. Blind Homer, recount the tale of the golden egg and the treachery of Paris to our guileless guests.
Wrath! Sing, O muse, of the wrath of Achilles, strong and proud, who humbled Troy's champion and brought Achaea's army to its knees. The immortals, high on Olympus, put a test before proud Aquila. From on high they hurled the golden egg, sign of their favor. It landed in Ilios. Proud Achilles found the egg. From the savage Cyclopes he did recover it, bearing it in triumph to the feet of the emperor. But others looked on it, Gorgon's vile grandchildren, the Ophidian fiends who raised up Troy's towers. They looked on it with envy. A serpent's egg they deemed it. Cast out of the fiery deeps by the chthonic powers who slumber in darkness, black jealousy stirred in their hearts. Paris, the firebrand, prince of the Trojans, came into Aquila, guest of Tiberius. He delivered his tribute, then gave a great feast. The eagles he plied with talk and rich food. While the Aquilans reveled, the snakes sprang their scheme. From out of the temple, the gold egg was stolen. Betrayal! The emperor, enraged, was as savage as Ares. His mightiest generals he sent to win vengeance. 1,000 ships they sailed unto Ilios. Stern Agamemnon, Ulysses the cunning, mighty Ajax, and dauntless Diomedes. Heroes all. But Achilles the Spartan was greatest by far. Unbeaten, unbeatable, he struck like a thunderbolt. The serpents ran shrieking from the sight of his standard. But stone walls stopped even the spear of Achilles. The Ophidians withdrew to skulk in their city. And so we besieged them. 10 summers of struggle. Long years from home have bred hot resentment. Achilles the Spartan quarreled with his stern general. The hero, insulted, sailed home to Sparta. We wonder, without him, can this war be won?
I am sworn to take the egg, or die trying. It has been said the immortals themselves cannot break the walls of Troy. You shall have your sacred water when the city falls, and not before. Would you fight with us to take your prize? Then fight. Despite our efforts, the Ophidians still sneak food into their city, prolonging the siege. Stop them, that we may starve them out. It seems you are an able warrior, stranger. Yet now, to win this war, I fear I have more need of an orator or a philosopher. Bright Achilles, the mightiest warrior in all Aquila, has left us. It angers me to admit it, but without his mighty spear, our plight against the serpents is hopeless. Go to Sparta, where Achilles sulks in his palace. Convince him to place his mighty thews back under my command, and we may yet win this war.
Who are you? And what business do you have with bright Achilles, king of Sparta?
We are humble travelers who roam the spiral seeking the mightiest warrior of all. We'd heard it was Achilles, so we looked for him in Troy. But he was not there. How could that be? The greatest of all wars. Surely the greatest of all warriors must be there, yes?
What are you saying? You doubt my prowess?
Well, there are some who say the prowess of bright Achilles is just a rumor.
It's not a rumor! It's not! Not at all! Who said that? Why don't they come here and say it to my face? Who are you anyway, to come in here and talk to me like that, puny pirate? Are you the lapdog of Agamemnon, come to beg for my return? The general could not avail himself to come in person, I see. How like him. Never once did he take up arms and go with his troops to battle, but ever did he linger in his tent, scheming while we fought. Yet only for himself did Agamemnon hold the triumphal feast, the warrior's reward. Never once for brilliant Achilles, mightiest of the Achaeans. I shall not be moved from Sparta until the acclaim that is due to me has been given. Speak to my steward when the feast is prepared.
Do I understand correctly? Is he asking us to throw him a party?
A party? Fabulous! Ooh, maybe we can have the kind where everyone wears togas.
Pipe down, you flea-bitten jailbird! What do we know from parties? I'm an expert on pirating, not partying.
For a feast, we need food. Go to Iron Chef in Subata.
Home again, eh? Oh well. 2 steps forward, 3 storm gates back.
An Aquilan feast? Intriguing. An excellent and versatile cuisine. Here is what I would prepare. Souvlaki. I'll need olives. The best grow wild on the hills of Ilios. The Etons there also make wonderful cured beef if you can get it from them. Lastly, I must have rare Ophidian spices for flavor. It's their major export. You can find them in Ophidian ships all over Aquila. When the ingredients are gathered, return here. I will gladly prepare your feast.
My word, Chef Motomori couldn't have been more right. These olives are delectable. I can't stop eating them.
Keep that gob of yours closed tight. Them olives won't do us any good if they all end up in your stomach.
Those two-headed ogres do not seem to want to share their beef with us, Captain. We must fight to strike a blow for fine dining.
That's everything, Captain. Oh, this is going to be simply scrumptious. Let's get back to Chef Motomori and get this feast cooked.
Wonderful. Give me a moment to add the finishing touches, and your feast is ready. I hope it is enjoyed by one and all.
Okay then, let's get this back to Achilles' steward and throw the feast.
This is truly a wondrous meal, but I fear it is no triumphal feast. The triumphal feasts of savage Ares feature far more than food. They must have drink and entertainment as well. Only the best will do for my master. Fresh juice from golden grapes is the most heroic of drinks, but it can only be obtained from the satyrs of the grove. The satyrs guard their libations jealously. You must wrest it from them by strength of arms. Go now and gather juice. Food and drink we have. Now only a fitting entertainment is lacking. Only poetry from Pandion, greatest lyricist of Achaea, will allay brilliant Achilles' rage. He must write an ode to my master's battle prowess. Seek Pandion the poet in Nova Aquila. No doubt you will find him in the tavern there.
Excuse me, but is there a poet in the house?
No poets here, I'm afraid. Will a humble door-to-door philosopher do? You're looking for Pandion? I see. That could be tricky. Pandion's been gone for a while now. He went out into the hills to write a pastoral. Unfortunately, he managed to get nabbed by the vulture brigand Gupa. The bandits are keeping him, hoping to get a ransom from the Emperor. More unfortunately, the Senate just can't seem to settle on the yearly art budget, and so it seems Pandion may be in for a long wait. Of course, nothing is stopping anybody from rescuing Pandion themselves. I'm sure the vulture pirates in the Skyway know where he's being held.